here at Pelagic today. I'm going to be hanging out with Larry. He's going to take us through the steps on how to do a rig ballyhoo. He's going to do it both ways, one with a pin and one with a wire. So let's go inside Pelagic, check it out, and see what Larry's got to show us.
Today we are going to split bill rig ballyhoo for tuna trolling. We have two styles of rigging. One's going to be with the rigging wire and one's going to be pin rig. First one we're going to do is the pin rig, and treating the ballyhoo is your first order of business. So we're going to make a small incision by the anus, and we're going to remove everything that's in the fish's belly. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is remove the fins. And also removing the eyes. You can remove the eyes with any tool that's appropriate for the size of the eye socket. Okay, so now the ballyhoo is just about ready to be rigged. We're going to measure and insert the first hook with the pin rig. What I'm doing is measuring for the pin to go through the snout of the ballyhoo so that we have a place to keep the mouth closed. So that's just a mark for me. Now I'm going to go through one side of the gill plate. I'm going to bring my hook point back to that hole that I made as a mark. And I'm going to push the pin through the snout. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to split the bill. And if you run the knife right up the middle, the bill will split for you. Okay, so we split the bill. We're going to bring the monofilament leader or fluorocarbon, whatever you choose to do, up through the bill. Now we use the rubber band on the pin rig. We come around to keep the mouth closed. That's two. Now I'm going to come behind the mono, and I'm going to come up and in front of the monofilament so that the mono is now in place in the split bill. I'll bring it back onto the pin. Did you see all that? Okay, good. So now the next important part is to make sure that you cut what's left of the bill evenly so that it'll swim correctly. Okay. Last thing you have to do for this rig is break the back, and some people like to break it from start to finish, but we start only in the portion of the fish that really needs to wiggle in the water. That is split bill with a pin rig.
Now the purpose of the split bill, it's going to act like a lip, like a swimming plug, and cause
That's correct. It'll move the face or the head of the fish down, and the back of the fish will have a what will appear to be a more natural movement.
Gotcha.
Okay. With this rig, you can add your Joe chute, and what a lot of guys will do is they run their chutes over the snout of the fish. But what we like to do is we like to run the back of the Joe chute down to the bill so that they operate individually. All right, so this is a 8-ounce Joe chute, and if you were going to incorporate this into the rig, we put the mono through, bring it down to the fish, and this is the way we want to put it into the water. Not like this. You're defeating the purpose of the split bill by doing that. By fishing it this way in the water, the fish will have more natural movement.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, the next rig we're going to do is with rigging wire. The second version of this, we're going to use the rigging wire. Okay, basically all we're doing is attaching it to the shaft and through the eyelet of the hook. It's not integral to the rig, so if it comes loose after you get bit, it's fine. Nothing detrimental will happen to the bite. Okay, once again, we're going to go through all the same motions with the ballyhoo. We're going to make a small incision in the anus, and we're going to remove all the belly. Next, we're going to cut the fins. Some people do, some people don't. When the ballyhoo comes in packaging, sometimes the fins are laying in opposite directions. It's easier to get rid of them so that the fish swims more upright. Yeah. And we're going to remove the eyes again. Okay. Now, the same way we measured before, we have to measure with this. For this rig, I like to have the back, or the front, I should say, of the crimp even with the snout of the fish. I make my mark. Go through the gill plate. Okay, so now the next move, or the first move I should say with the wire, is we're going to go behind the gill plates. Then we're going to wrap over the gill plates. I'm going to come through the eye once. I'm going to come through the eye a second time. You can see what it looks like underneath. Okay, now the next thing is to penetrate the snout with the wire. I'm going to take one good wrap around the mouth. I'm going to take a second one, and now we split the bill. We bring the leader material up through the snout, up through the bill. We're going to come behind. We're going to come in front. I'm going to take two wraps in front, one more wrap behind. Finish up the rig. Now, to get these fish to swim right in the water, it's important that you test them out before you set them back in the spread. So move over to clear water on the side of the vessel, get the bait in the water, and make sure it's swimming correctly. The last move with all ballyhoo is to break the back. All your adjustments for making the fish swim correctly are going to happen in the water. Usually the hook just needs to be moved either left or right to get the fish to swim correct.
Larry, for someone that wants to learn about tuna fishing, say going on a charter boat or something, you know, you offer charters, right?
We do, yes. The name of the vessel is Ocean View. It's a 42-foot Calvin Beal that was built in 2017 and 18. We took delivery last May, and we've been tuna fishing inshore and in the canyons ever since. My partner Bobby and I run the boat for just about any kind of fishing you want to do, but we do like to tuna fish. So you can find our phone number on Facebook and give us a call.
I'll put the information for you too on the video so people can find you.
Right.
Guys want to book a trip, it's a brand new, what size is it?
42.
42 down east.
Beautiful boat.
Larry, thank you for taking us through the steps on how to rig a Ballyhoo.
My pleasure.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
Hey Larry, thanks again for that video. Awesome job on rigging those Ballyhoo. Guys, if you need anything, custom rigs, custom spreader bars, if you want to go out and have your Ballyhoo rig, just call us ahead. We could have all those baits rigged and ready for you to go on your next canyon trip. We do it all over here at Pelagic. Come on to the store and check us out. You come see me, Larry, Baron, Chris. We're all here waiting to help you guys out. Thank you for watching.